Cheers to you. I got a bad wing. Makes it hard to handcuff practice. Makes it really hard to lockpick practice. But you gotta keep going, right? Excuse me. So, wait for some people to show up. I'm sure someone will show up. Yeah, I shim it. Usually ease my body so I can press that down and have some resistance. I don't have to control as many parts. Oop. I'm not used to doing it that way. There we go. Shim is in. As long as I hold it in place, I can go ahead and get that cuff cleared. But I gotta make sure I hold on to it because I need it for the next cuff. So I'll press it to the body, push it down while pushing the shim down. Got that in place. Hold the top down, get my finger up in there. Oop, I did not hold on to the shim. Let's go ahead and grab that shim. Get back in there. Do it a little more real time right there. I'm still cuffed to the bad hand. Let's recuff them. Wait for some of y'all to show up. Come on, man. Where y'all at? How you doing? Normally it's shackleman after dark, although it's random in the week, so we're going Bad Hand Cuff Company. I'm rocking with the bad wing. So we're doing some practice. Hello, thanks for stopping by. Handcuff escape time. So let's use handcuff shim, but let's try to delicately actually pick the pawl through the keyway with the shim, which is a very flimsy piece of metal. So if I can get it in there. Find the exact spot. Then I can pick it without bending my metal. There we go. There's 2 out of 3. And there's 3 out of 3. Once you get going, you start getting the feel. How you doing? Waking, matey. Rock out with you, lock out. That's my brother right there. He's a fellow shackleman, handcuff escape artist. All right, these are Peerless 700Cs. A very commonly used brand, very commonly used model with law enforcement in the USA. And if you know where to pick it, how to pick it, pretty easy to get out of. The weird thing is that police agencies actually like an easy cuff. First of all, most of them use a universal key, which looks like yonder. Gets in there. Opens your shit up pretty nicely. Although that is awkward to do when you're cuffed. So it's nice to have a key tool, an extended key tool. So you got the key on one side, double locking mechanism on the other side, and it's a lot easier for somebody who's in cuffs to use it to get out of their cuffs. Made by Rock Out with Your Lockout. Oh yeah, Flying Brian, appreciate that. Hit that like button, appreciate that. Sub me up, watch some stuff, do all those things. All right, what else are we gonna get out of this with? I like to use broken picks, and then that way, so if I destroy this one, I can cut it down to something like that. So as I break picks, I get a lot of use of them over time for handcuff escape tools. So boom, boom. You got to clear that cuff and that cuff body, especially on the Peerless because the keyhole's in the middle. So if you're still in the way, you're going to make it harder to get to that next keyhole. And if you do this a lot, you learn to catch those all on your pinky instead of dropping them onto the floor. That way you can grab your cuffs, put them back on your wrists, and do them again. Although, let's try for funsies. So here is a pair of 104s. See that little raised area in the keyway? It is a worded keyway. You can see it's actually extended on the bottom as well, or the back as well. It uses a non-universal key. So there's your universal key. It's a straight blade on the key there. And then here is your 104 keyway. Hopefully you can see that. See a little cut in there? So there's the warding you have to get around. Let's see, first of all, if we can pop the double lock. Because depending on the style of push through, whether it's a Smith & Wesson or not, you might be able to get in there. And pop the double lock through the window. So, got that popped. Now, I gotta try to use a bobby pin to get around the warding. Honestly, it's not the right one. Give it a little more bend. And get it to a 90 or close to or beyond. Get it in there. Oop, I missed it. Ah, there we go. High security. Pop the double lock. We exploited the double lock. And we picked the cuff. Now, hopefully I can pick this one. Gotta get beyond the wording. Alright, well, maybe not that one. Gotta do a little more practice with these, so I'll jump in there with that warded key. Get myself out. Because it's fun. Ooh. Yeah, they're, and I just got them, so moving around the warding it's a little new. So I'm getting the exact bend of the paper clip and the bobby pin and seeing exactly which angle on which picks actually can get me in there and get me through that. So generally speaking, so here are Smith & Wesson just regular 100s that have a similar push-through double locking mechanism, although this one's much tighter. I cannot get in there and pick this open on the double lock through the window. I can't manipulate the little bar that goes across, but I can get in there and shit. Sad thing is, did I get it? Yeah, I did. The pick I use in the double lock is not the best pick for the pick. There we go. That was sloppy though. So we're double locked there. Get the double lock. This is a nice 15 thousandths pick. Nice thinner thing's gonna get through there. I'll pick that, and then I can be a little sloppier on the pawl. I don't know why that one's not working. All right, get in there and do that. That's a nice lean back. Yeah, that's off. Shit. Thank you, Antonio. I appreciate that. Michael, welcome in. Oh, there we go. Hitting it and not realizing it. Sometimes that happens. And here are the same cuffs, but with the double lock mechanism on the end, which a lot of people are more familiar with. Does it make the double lock harder? Let's find out. So we're going to pop it in. You see it's popped in. Oop. That one is not popped in. Oop. Like finding a keyhole in the dark. All right, that one's popped in. Like I said, it's weird because in a way, if you got a thin enough pick, double lock's pretty easy on these. The tighter keyway, tighter keyway actually, and the tighter tolerances kind of help you get the double lock better if you know where to hit it. Although, like I said, that this particular pick, I don't want to bend it. Oh, there we go. So I take my time and I'm delicate with the same pick. I should be able to get the pawl. Oop, there it was. Let me do it in the reverse fashion, the swoopy fashion. There we go. So there's two methods of attacking the single pawl. There is the pointy pokey. I'll show you on some Peerless. Where'd I put my Peerless? Oh, there we go. So here we go. I'm going to go in here opposite the key blade. I'm going here. It's either going to be at a 3 o'clock or 9 o'clock position. What I'm going to do is get right over here. It's hard to do, so I can show you. All right, so what I'm going to do is get right here and poke that way. And I'm doing that in a straight method. I'm mostly leaning back that way, but I'm leaning back a little bit to put my tip on. Put my tip underneath the rim. So here we go. Right like that. That's a straighty pointy pokey. I have something with a little bit of a hook on it. All right. I can get my hook in there and drag the back side of my hook, the open side of my hook, around to that same point. I'm leaning over. I can't do this like this. Let me get a better pick. Here we go. All right. So I'm going to spin that around and pop it like that. The problem with that is you're twisting on the front of your pick, and if you're using lock picks and things like that, you're going to bust them up and tear them up over time until you really get the light feel, and even then you're going to start tweaking them and torquing them. There we have it. There we go. So to save wear and tear on my picks, I've started to, and for it, because it's quicker and easier if you can use a pointy pokey. So go for that when you can. Sometimes you got to use a little more of a hook. Learn to use that when you can. Cheers to y'all. Juber, Doom, names I can't read. Antonio, hello. What's going on with y'all? Oh, rock out the 104 keyway is so much tighter too. It's smaller and warded. So if you can see the size of the post in there, big old post over on there on one side, little tiny post inside on that other one. So it's a smaller keyway and it's warded and it's got the Smith & Wesson tolerances. So it's definitely a fun pick. It's an enjoyable to try to pop in there and get into that. Rip out my pancreas twin. Yeah, whatever that meant. I'm not flying anywhere. Only place I'm gonna fly is the UK. Meet up with all my fellow pickers. Quick shim. Well, not so quick shim, right? All right. Now let's flip it around. We'll do it from that side. Lean down so I can read up as y'all type comments and shite like that a little bit better. There's some cuffs. There's a shim. Give me a moment to roll up a little bit of medicine, which is legal in this state. How's everyone doing tonight? Did you guys know that today was supposed to be the rapture? I went outside this morning and my car was gone. So apparently the only thing that got raptured was my Subaru Impreza. And that sucked. All right. Get some more cuffs over here. What do we got? Those guys over there. I'll do those in a moment. Cuffs. Cuffs. Yeah, rock out. It's been a day, dude. All right. I got handcuffed. Bad handcuff company right there, baby. A little cheers to y'all. This is someone I went to high school with. Had a restaurant for a while, a little bar grill. They brewed their own beer. It was amazing. They had the best bacon, lettuce, tomato sandwich I ever had in my life. And the place went out of business. God, I loved that place. Labs, what's up, man? How you doing? So, if you like lockpicking at all, into any of this kind of stuff, that dude LABS, go check him out. Sub him up, man. He needs a couple extra subs. We're trying to get him to 50 subscribers so he can start doing some lives and shit like that. So, go check him out. Sub him up. Give him some love. Help us out. Help him out. You know what I mean? I like to spread love around here. So there's a bent up fucking pick. This used to be a great pick for me. I used to do some damage, fucking speed picking some locks. And it bent it the fuck up, so now it's just a handcuff escape tool. So, most important thing about it is its length. It allows me to get down into there. And then as the tip bends, I just kind of look at it and learn to adjust it. So that's a quick little 3-cuff escape. Let's go ahead and do the same and double lock that shit up. So lads, I don't know if it'll help you, brother. If someone jumps over there and gives you a sub, man, that's awesome. I'll try to do a community post for you as well. Try to get you to the threshold, man. I want everybody to be able to have fun and play around and shit like that. Alright, let's double lock these bitches with the rock out with your lockout handcuff extension key tool. Custom made. Oop, shit. See how awkward that shit would be with just a key? There we go. Alright. Alrighty. Locked, locked, locked. Locked, locked, and locked. Take a little drink. Meryl, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. We got 3 pairs of Peerless 700Cs, double. Try to get on them with a bent lock pick. First thing you gotta do is get that double lock. Ooh, slipped off it. If you go purely by sound, then you're often gonna fuck up. God damn. This tool is not the best. I think I got it. I felt it. Felt it. It's more about feel than sound. If you're listening for it, you're going to hear yourself slip off that double lock more often than not. If you feel for it, you're going to hit it more often than not, or at least know that you slipped off. That's a 3 quick pair, double locked, 6 cuffs, no big whoop for a shackleman. You guys know what the shacklemen are? Shackleman Cuff Club. That's right. We got a whole group of motherfuckers busting cuffs and doing this shit. Right. Let's do 2 pairs of Smith & Wesson. Because everybody loves to say, what about Smith & Wesson? When you're doing a handcuff short or video or anything. Ooh. That one's on wrong. Shit. Hold on. Pick that bitch off. God damn it. sweet. This was an unexpected escape. Oh, man, what's up? Algiers, what's going on? Algiers in the house. Disomami, I think. Is that how I pronounce it? Oh, shit. Motherfucker. I'm not hitting it with the fucking bent pick. Let me see if I can get it with something a little less bent. Or, well, something hopefully. There we go. Alright, goddamn. Let's put that on the right way. Just our camera. There's our double lock key. Well, here. Here is a Zac tool you can buy from Handcuff Warehouse. Certain ones you can get your little engraving on there. Let's do 2 locks. Oh shit, that's right. So one of these is a push cross. One of these is a push pin. Push crossed. And a push pin. Alright. Now, the tolerances on these are such that if I want to use this bent up thin tool, oh shit, to do the double and the single, shit, I think I got it. Yep. Alright, I gotta understand, I'm about to bend this thing the fuck up. I use this a lot for this. And while you're cuffed, it's hard to be delicate with a tool. Did I get that? I did not get that. Yep, got it. Need a check, you just fucking push the cuff. There you go. Get it? I did not. Sounded like it. Got it. There we go. Turn it to the left. Yeah. Smash that like button, baby. I'd appreciate it. Help a brother out with the algorithm and shit. Alright, let's take a little bit of a palette cleanser. Let's pick a lever lock. 4 levers. Tension on the back. You got that too high, too low. Rock out this Roy Salmon's tension and pick set for multiple. We got the little post in the back there. Get that in place. Nice little groove across the top. Make space for the pick wire. Alright, so we're in place. Front, all the way to the back. Got a feel for the wires. Pick these bitches up. Got that one. And there we go. Bam. Here we go. Nice little pick of a Warrior 660. 4-lever locks. I gotta get more of these because this is so much effing fun. That's a fun effing pick right there. You gotta enjoy that shit. And put the tools away. If I had more of those, I would bust out. Well, actually, I have a couple like replicas that do not seem to work very well, so I'm not gonna fuck around with those and waste your time. And tonight we are sipping on ocean vodka. Organic vodka, crafted in Hawaii. This is some tasty ass shit. I'm not gonna lie. Your vodka liker goes well as a shot. It goes well in a mixed drink. I'm kind of a fan. All right, what else can we do? Let's bust out some hinge cuffs. Shit, this is a little bit of high security already. So these are the Chicagos. Difference between Peerless are the keyway in the middle of the body. Chicagos, like Smith & Wessons, with that vertical over on the side. So, I can't see it because I already got it on the other one. Wrists are closer together, a lot less mobility, which has an effect for picking in the easiest position. Shit. This pick's getting stuck. There you go. But it does. It makes it harder to adjust. So it's definitely a step up in degree of difficulty. Come on, you motherfucker. There we go. It's not going deep enough on the push. So let's try Peerless. You have a lot more police agencies around the country using Peerless hinged than probably any other cuff. So this is a very common cuff right here. How easy is it to get out of? Double lock them with our rock out handcuff key tool. Alright, we're double locked. We're double locked. We want to pick out of these bitches. Let's look around the table and find something worthy. Oh, where is my... That's not what that is. Hold on. Alright. I'm looking for something shitty. Let's go ahead and use... let's go ahead and use a bobby pin. I gotta take that little nub off there though. So use a little edge. Alright. Let's bobby pin off. Humayun, hello. Trin, hello. Rebel. Oh, UK. More UK people are always good. Alright, let's see if I can get in there. I think I got the double. Yep. Alright. Concentrate on getting that single. Alright. Once you pop it off and you got a wrist free, it should be a little easier. On the other side. Not always. Also, I have a cat attacking me for affection right now. Is that it? No. No. Let me give myself a little bit of an edge. Myself a little bit of a curve. Probably more than I wanted. Wanted it shorter. Right. I'm getting attacked by a cat. Sorry. Finny, what are you doing? Sorry. He's making it hard. That's what happens when you're lock labbing up in here. Alright, let me just pick that. And then pick that. Something I know will pick it real fast before the cat starts scratching my back again. Alright. Well, what's going on, man? Talk to me. What do you want to see? Let me do a behind the back escape. This is one of the this pair was designed by police officers. They like these. It's got the keyhole on both sides. It's got the push through instead of the push pin. Double lock. It's really easy to apply. They like these. They helped design these. So let's show you what ASPs. Oh, sorry, they're push through. All right. Locked and locked. All right. Double locked or double locked. Literally, we'll just grab any fucking pick. It's a rake. I'm not supposed to be able to do this with this. But now the double lock is off. And that way then. Fuck 'em. I'm just trying to not bend my favorite ring. And there you go. Remember, cops love them. Double lock is off. Get in there. Tight keyway. Go around the other side. There we go. ASP. I have a speed lock for the double lock on these that doesn't make them any better. And that's what cops love to use. Oh, Rebel Red, yeah. If I could get a Chubb Cruiser and a battleship, man, I'd be all over them, and I know I would not be anywhere near picking them yet. Do they both have... I know they both got anti-pick false gates or traps or things like that, so those are some serious locks, definitely. Yep, the Shackleman, man. You want to learn to be a Harry Houdini? Check out the Shackleman. We got a website coming soon, actually. So it'll kind of detail different challenges we do, people involved, places that we go to for references and things like that. And then I am also... Oh, where did it go? My channel... I started Mitten Made Lock Sport, which is a channel and a Discord and a group and all that shit to support vets. We provide veterans that are into lock picking with picks and locks and other gear We try to support them with a little bit of community and, supporting their channels, things like that. Some of our vets are starting up lockpicking groups in their communities. We try to support that program. And we just try to be there and hang out with them, man. It's pretty good. So anybody who's is a member to my channel, donates to my channel, subscribes to my channel, supporting my channel, helps support Mitten Maid Lock Sport. You're helping support some vets. So that's a good thing. At Mitten Maid Lock Sport is the YouTube channel for that if you want to go check that out. We do a little bit on there. We're going to start doing a little bit more. I do a lot of it more here because I've got more subs and a bigger reach and things like that. So what's everybody doing tonight? Let's pick a few locks. We're going to go ahead and use a little Bogota set. Oh shit, I'm going to drop everything. Nice thing about this style is the turner, the back side of the turner, or the back side of the handle is your turner. So every pick is a turner. We're going to get into this LZIP. Let's see if we can open the goddamn thing up. Bam. I like that because it looks like a little peace sign. Oh, nice, rock out. I didn't realize you were already up to false gates in your lever lock journey there. I'm a little jealous. Can't lie. But no, that's fucking awesome, dude. I know you snagged a few. You got like that. You got the little 220 as well, right? You got a little square 220. Mini version of this. Bing Binkle. Those are pretty sweet. Once again, cheers. I'm here till I finish the glass. So let's go ahead and bring more cuffs in the mix. We'll do some Chicago's. This is their lightweight aluminum version. The Chicago 1000s. Studini was here. The great Studini. Guess what my stage name is? Alright. Go ahead. Get these popping. Pop off. I am not the police. Although I did have the FBI show up to one of my lives and remind everybody that escaping from the police is going to result in more charges. So I'm on the police radar. I talk to police all the time. Starting to teach some of them about cuffs, things like that. All right, I'm gonna take one of my bent jimmies. Get in here. Actually, it's such a thin pick. It's like throwing a hot dog down a hallway. The nice thing on these is I don't need to get around the keyway. What I'm doing is picking in the biggest space across the top of that post. Missing. Shit. Oh, there we go. Just wasn't pushing the pawl enough. Well, most cuffs that I'm in, most American cuffs don't. There are some like the ASPs that do, and then like some TCH and things, around the world do. They're neat, which is great. You kind of want to avoid that design wise because it just makes it more accessible, and you have more options to get in there into the hole and pick the cuff. Well, this was just kind of an impromptu thing. Dropping in, seeing what's going on, saying hey to everybody, and that is our Shackleman Cuff Club co-founder right there, Mr. at Not Too Dead. Go check him out as well. Thank you guys for stopping by. I'm gonna finish up this drink really quickly, and then probably do a little more practice. So take care, y'all.